Today I sat down with a good friend of mine, Chalkdunny, and got to dive deep into his journey as a streamer. We talked about how he got into content creation, where he started, where he's at now, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. If you've ever been curious about the real story behind the grind, or you're chasing your own content dreams, this one's for you. Let's get into it. So if you had to say one thing that people don't know about you off stream, what would you tell them?
I mean, I'm super outgoing and everything on stream, and I'm talking all day because that's obviously what we do. But I mean, really, I am just kind of quiet, like around my friends and stuff, and obviously like close family. I can be talkative, but generally speaking, I'm like way less outgoing. I feel like off stream.
Really? So you're more of an introvert off stream?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm super introverted, but just like in general, like I'm just kind of a quiet person.
Really? See, I would have never expected that from you. And after knowing you for a year, you know, that's kind of crazy. Like I would have never expected that. You're usually the talker out of everybody.
I mean, I definitely don't shut up. Especially if I'm in a situation where I'm comfortable, but
right.
Just in general, like out with family or whatever, I definitely can be the quieter one.
How did you first get into streaming and content creation?
So the very first attempts that I made, I tried to do it like on the Xbox like years and years ago, streaming from the console, but I would have like 1,000 ping or whatever. Like it was not even possible.
Right.
But I will say back, because I always talk about my first time streaming, but as far as content creation goes, when I was in 9th grade on Call of Duty Ghost, I would use the Xbox recording software, like on the Xbox One. And I recorded a few like best class setups and stuff like that on COD Ghost, and I made a few montages, like with the Xbox stuff that you could use. But after that, like my first real attempts were back at the end of 2021, or maybe at the end of 2021. I was using TikTok and Twitch to try to stream and do content, but I didn't have access to live studio, and so I was just using my phone propped up in front of me, recording or like live streaming my monitor. And you see a lot of those now, but that's what I was doing. And I had some crazy streams where I'd have like 500, 700 people in there, and I mean hitting hundreds of thousands of likes, because I would just have like just a dedicated group of people. I would get on in the middle of the night and just do 1v1 like build matches. And
that's actually pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and so I would get people to go over. And I think like my peak on Twitch at the time was like 18 or 20, but I would typically have like anywhere from like 5 to 10 viewers in there.
Dang. So this has been something that you've wanted to do for a really long time, but never had the ability to fully access it.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, like I could have done content, like there's no excuse there, but I was always there's like 29 people here. What's going on?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, bro.
Yeah, but I never had good enough internet to stream. And I'm just dead off rip.
So if it weren't for the internet, you'd have been streaming a long time ago.
Maybe. I think that it was definitely right for me to take a break and to not stream. I think I did so much growing up in the last, I guess 4 or 5 years since I streamed last. Or I guess 3.
Well, and years. Even in just a year of knowing you, right? Like you've definitely... You're a different person than you were when I first met you.
Look at the clutch. Look at the huge vision clutch. Teammates running up.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo here.
Yeah, you might just dip on me.
Let's see if we can get it.
There it is, baby.
We're better.
But yeah, I think it was just necessary for me to grow up. So I don't like regret the time I wasn't streaming, because that was like just a ton of time that I was spending with Maggie and stuff like that. And you know how much time it takes up whenever you're streaming full time.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so while we process this reboot, what was your very first stream like, if you remember it? Do you happen to remember your very first stream?
Yeah, and so I'll refer to like streaming as like this stint of streaming.
Right, yeah. So this time around, where you went full time and Chalkdunny really became known.
Yeah, so on TikTok, I mean, I think I got up to like maybe 5 or 6 viewers or something. It was super quiet. But yeah, I just remember playing solos. I had no lights on in my room. It was just like a pale face, like in a dark room. And I don't know. I just maybe played like 3 or 4 solos, probably like 4 because I don't think I won any of them. And I have like a clip from that first stream, but there wasn't much happening. I mean, you can just tell by just the way I was interacting, and obviously a chat that's not really moving is tougher to interact.
Right.
But I was just trying to stream as if I had a bunch of viewers, like, you know what I mean? Just interacting, even if there wasn't a bunch of chat movement.
See, I think that's a huge downfall of a lot of streamers now, is they'll go live and there won't be very many people in there and they just won't talk. If nobody is prompting a conversation,
Right.
It'll just be quiet.
100%.
So would you say, like, from that stream, was it discouraging, or was it something that was like, there's only up from here?
I wasn't discouraged at all. I had so much fun just having the vertical layout, having like crisp quality, being able to stream. And I've talked about it a bunch, and you know that I've had this that I had this mindset, but I went into it with the mindset of thinking, okay, 2-3 years of grinding, I can build something up. I never ever went into it like, this is something I'm gonna come into and start making a bunch of money and have viewers. Like I never even imagined that at all. I told Maggie, okay, if I do this for like 2 years, I really think that I can make something happen out of this.
Right.
But, yeah, so I wasn't discouraged. I was encouraged by just having the software to be able to stream, like I said, and the internet
Sure.
to make it happen. So no.
So do you think there was like a defining moment out of any of your streams that was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do full time, or a point in time where you knew, hey, I can actually take this serious now and go full time?
So I'll say, I mean, maybe like a step back from that, I guess, but just that first week of streaming, after like the 3rd stream, it went really well. So I just had a bunch of viewers on TikTok. I was doing like 300 plus viewers average. And I was just like, I mean, it made me go from, okay, this is something I'm going to try to do as a hobby, to, oh my gosh, I need to like capitalize on this viewership and stream my heart out, basically. So I started getting up at 4 a.m. every day and just doing it because I was like, I have to capitalize, especially if I have this sort of viewership.
Right,
I would say that.
Go ahead.
I would say that would be that moment of just realizing, like, okay, because it was a blast. Like, you just have all of those viewers, and it's just like the adrenaline from that. You're just on cloud 9.
Oh, sure, man. I agree. I mean, that's kind of how I originally found you, right? Was your early morning streams, you starting at 4 a.m. and going till 7, getting ready to go to work and everything else, which was really cool. So for me, on my way to work, there was a little bit of an entertainment or podcast that I could listen to and do my thing too.
Right.
So it's pretty cool, man. All right, now we're going to jump to kind of present.
Okay.
How would you describe your content today in 3 words compared to what you were a year ago?
Established and intentional.
Which I would have to agree from what you posted early on, which your content as a whole has never been bad, but you're a very content forward streamer. Like, you know exactly what you're wanting to get content for in every stream now.
Yeah, I'm definitely lacking on the like consistency of uploads with everything that's going on, but I think that whenever I first started, I had no idea what kind of content I was going to be making.
Right.
So you would see like montages or like maybe an update video or a little bit of a commentary I did over Tilted Town or Salty Towers or whatever those commentaries type videos I did. Whereas now I understand the value in creating an like a recognition or a familiarity, like a brand for your content.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, okay, if I click on to a Chalkdunny video, this is exactly what I'm getting. So they immediately recognize it from the sound, the intro, that sort of thing. And I've learned that by watching other people that are dominating the content world. Like, I've learned, okay, there is just a ton of value in creating a brand and creating the same type of content. And I don't think it's impossible to maybe want to branch out and try other stuff that's fun. But that's kind of where I'm leaning right now, where I want I want people to know this is a Chalkdunny video. These guys are just like right above me.
You're going right towards another guy over there.
Yeah, no, he's just bringing me to his teammate. Dude. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like in a car with this guy.
The guy coming down to you right now is low.
He's just healing. Is that the medallion for you?
Yeah, yeah. Got him.
Nice. I'll answer
So
that.
how do you balance life and content creation?
How do I balance life and content creation?
Right.
I don't. No, I've gotten better at it, but that was the biggest challenge. That was the biggest challenge for me, was knowing when to... Oh, that guy's 1 HP. Knowing when to take a break, or realizing that it is okay to take a day off. And also, I mean, it's just so important to go outside and get off of a computer. Like sitting at this computer for 16 hours a day, every day, is just miserable for you. Like it's just so bad for your health. And I kind of learned that. I would say that was something I kind of learned the hard way. And like I said, that's why I kind of quit my job originally. It was just because it was not working out for Maggie and I, for me to be streaming that much. Oh, that was crazy.
The amount of shots I just missed on that guy were...
I missed every shot too.
That's right. We'll just put you on there, Cook in the lobby. But yeah, no, I think that's a huge thing, man, is just balancing it all. It's super hard. And I think both of us in the very beginning, you know, we were both going crazy with the amount of hours. It's like, I don't really want to take any time off, because what is TikTok going to be like if I take X amount of time off?
Exactly.
So I think those hardships were really there in the beginning and very present. But as of now, would you say that you have it pretty scaled in?
Yeah, for sure. Especially with Maggie and I just having our first kid. We, there's guys on me. He's dead. It's Travis Scott. We definitely have like a good balance. I mean, I want to do 4 to 6 hours. I mean, I think I did 6 hours earlier. I want to kind of just be in that 4 to 6 hour range on stream, starting in the morning, you know, and just being off and present for her and for him, for our son, just after stream. And I think we've done like a pretty good job, especially since I quit my job. It's gotten way better.
Oh, sure.
And now I think one of the challenges, especially since having a kid, is just trying to figure out, okay, how do I balance the time and like even it out of, okay, I stream for 4 hours and then work on a video for 2 or 3, right? Instead of just streaming for 6 hours. And now it's like, okay, now am I going to have a 10-hour workday if I decided to work on a video for 3 or 4 hours?
Right.
So just trying to figure, it's always going to be a problem that, you know, you're always trying to figure out.
Well, as the saying goes, right? Like there's not enough hours in a day, especially once you become especially once you become a parent. Like there just truly is not enough hours in the day. Yeah, this beast is just full chasing me. I got the beast gone, but you got him?
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice. Good stuff, bro. I was kind of scared. Not gonna lie, I got a little scared there. All right, that's all you, bro. Get him. No, not the pickaxe.
I'm bullying him. I don't like tomatoes.
GG's. So we're just coming off of a win, which isn't unusual for you. You win pretty much every single game that you're ever in. Talking about like a 90% win rate in solos, just a beast to Fortnite, right?
I mean, yeah, I wish.
But seriously, what's one thing that keeps you motivated to continue streaming and to continue pushing out content weekly?
Keeps me motivated to continue streaming and pushing out content.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a blast. Like it is. the most fun job, if you could call it a job, that I've ever had.
Sure.
And it's just, there's like a million different things to keep you motivated. People will say, how can you sit here and play solos all day? Like, you get so bored and this and that. And for me, like I said, there's just all these different layers to it. For one, you're streaming, so you have all of these people trying to talk to you, and you're having a conversation the entire time. So that's a layer that keeps you engaged and interested and not bored. But then on top of that, it's just like, for me being a competitive guy, I see all of these players that have been doing this for years that are just insanely good at the game. And that's always been something for me to use as motivation to keep going. And it's just another layer that makes it fun. Like getting on here and thinking, okay, I've just died to this player, 3 times in the last 2 days. Like, I don't want to keep dying to these guys.
Right.
And so for me, it was just always like, I wanted to get better. I was always trying to get better. And I think that's the biggest thing, is just, it's just enjoyable in so many different ways, whether it's the social part or the actual game, trying to get better at it.
I remember originally watching you play. There was one streamer that you would get mad every single day because he would end up getting you every single morning. And there was a point in time where it all changed. The switch flipped, and now you're getting him every time. Or it's 50-50.
Old Mayor Slayer.
Yeah.
Old Mayor Slayer. He used to kill me all the time. Back when I was a bot playing on 20 FPS.
Right,
and, yeah, I just got to where I evened it out a little bit. And, yeah, maybe the tables turned every now and then. But, yeah, and like I said, that was always a huge motivator for me. Was I did not want to be a bot at this game, especially if I was going to be playing every single day.
How would you describe your community?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think this is probably the biggest surprise for me as a streamer, is my community. But I would
absolutely.
just say, I don't know. It's like, it's hard to describe them like in a few words, but I mean, I would just say,
well, use as many as you want.
Yeah, the majority. I know a few words. I guess I can try. The majority of my community that I think is such a big surprise to me, and I know it sounds like rude or whatever, but just coming into streaming a video game, I just expected, all of my viewers to be like 13-year-old dudes that play Fortnite. And I don't know if it's because I streamed on TikTok and found a lot of my community there or what, but they are all just like productive young adults, or adults around my age or a little bit older.
Yeah, because it is kind of crazy to see, right? When I first started, I thought the same thing, and then you end up getting around like-minded people, and it's crazy to see, because when you look at analytics of it all, and see who's primarily watching your stream, it's kind of crazy to see that most of them are between 24 and 35.
Yep, it actually blew my mind. But yeah, they're just, I don't know, it's just like, they're my people. A lot of them are totally different walks of life that maybe I wouldn't agree with on everything, but so many of my viewers and mods, I would be friends with just in general. Like, and we can, get into a call with all the mods and run games off stream, and it's just such a good time. And like
Absolutely.
I said, I didn't necessarily expect that going into becoming a Fortnite streamer. I'm super grateful. And without them, like, I know it's corny and cliche, but it's literally impossible to do this without those people supporting, showing up and watching your stream, or keeping the tab up even whenever they're getting bored of watching you do something like a 1v1, or maybe you've lost a bunch of games and they want to click off. But the real ones keep it up and they ride with you.
Has streaming brought you any unexpected friendships or moments that you would have never thought you would have had otherwise?
I don't think so.
Dang, breaking my heart one day at a time, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that. So I've had like a pretty close friend group, since I left high school, going into young adulthood and to where I'm at right now. So I've never really been one to like welcome in new friends. But man, like getting into streaming, I've just met so many people. Beaming the superhero. He's 1 HP.
I'm missing every shot on him. You got him?
Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, and so tons of friendships. Like right off the rip, I would say you start to just kind of like your viewers, like you get a connection with these people that are showing up every day, for one. But outside of that,
Right.
you know, like an actual off stream, like talking friendship. Yeah, I mean, Styles is a guy that streams on TikTok and you know him. And we just started to, you know, just talk about different stream stuff. And I would say that he was probably the first friend that I kind of made, whether it was intentional or not. We just started talking and, you know, especially when you're getting into this and you don't know anybody else that streams in your real life, that sort of thing. You kind of need that. And him.
Oh,
and then,
absolutely. And I would agree wholeheartedly.
guys like Boyoisky, who, you know, he's from my area and he's a zero build streamer and just a super chill, down to earth guy, similar values. You know, you just kind of build that. And yeah, just kind of definitely didn't expect that. There's a guy flying in over here.
That's a medallion guy over there.
Oh yeah, he's dead. But I think the biggest thing. Oh my gosh, you guys are on me.
215 on the back, black skin. Dead on the black skin.
I'm in his bubble. I'm in his bubble. Cracked. I'm in his car.
You got him. You're better.
He's dead.
Nice.
Good job, bro. Good job. Just to finish that thought, though, I think, like, kind of like what we're doing right now, I think the biggest thing that was a surprise for me, and it's such a fulfilling part of it, you know, and I'm not taking any credit for you streaming or you getting into it, but there's so many of our communities, and I know it's true for you as well. There's so many members of our communities that started out as a viewer or a mod or whatever that have picked up streaming on their own. And now they're streaming full time, or now they have these crazy communities. Like I was just playing with Ecuador.
Right.
I mean, he's somebody that I met as a troll in my chat, and now he's got his own community. You know, he just did a crazy subathon, and like you and I have obviously built like a super close, good friendship, and it all started with just, you know, interacting in chats and stuff like that. And you were playing with Styles in the pit or whatever.
Dude, it is pretty crazy to see. And like thinking back to Ecuador, right? He was seconds away from being banned in your stream and has now become a huge part of both of our lives. And, you know, just seeing him succeed on his own now and doing the thing. It's really cool to see.
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, you're insane, dude. You are insane. I'm dead here.
I'm trying. My gloves are. All right, I should just take this chug.
He's not very good. I just missed every shot. You got him.
Where's old Morty at? Or Rick, whatever his name is.
That was Morty.
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious?
Yo.
That's crazy.
Dude, he full beam.
Bro, I got deleted. I thought he had dipped off. I was trying to grab the grappler off the body.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the 10% that I was talking about a minute ago, right? Can't win them all. It's all right, dude.
All right.
What do you always try to leave your community with? Like at the end of every stream, what kind of vibe are you trying to leave them with? Or I guess influence, if you would, at the end of a stream?
I think ultimately I'm super, let's go here if you don't mind.
Yep.
I think if I'm leaving my stream with anything, at the end of the day, I know that I benefit from everybody sitting at their computer or watching their phone with my stream on it. I think it's obvious that that's my biggest benefit from them. But at the end of the day, I really want to encourage people that real life is more important, and that going out and getting that new job that you were wanting to get, or going to the gym, or going out with your friends, that sort of thing is still way more important than sitting here and watching a stream. And to never let this sort of like streaming Fortnite community stuff, you know, don't let it dominate your life. Don't let it be an idol, or be more important than what you have going on.
Right. And I think that's huge, man, because it can be completely consuming, even as a viewer, right? That you're just completely sucked in and engaged in every stream.
Yeah, it's consuming for sure. I mean, I am an absolute doom scroller, and it's gotten bad with me, like watching lives, which, you know, to an extent, we can benefit from it as streamers. Like, I think that I use, you know, all of that knowledge, and just like, you know, when you're watching people, you just pick up on all of that stuff. And it definitely helps us to be better streamers or content creators. But there's definitely a line that you don't want to cross. And like I said, real life is much, much, much more important.
What are some goals you're looking forward towards right now, or you're working towards, that are currently in motion, or that you just have goals to either start or continue on with?
Okay, I think I have two answers for this. One is because it's an active goal that I'm working on. I want to start hosting competitive zero build tournaments, and also fun zero build tournaments on a regular basis for the entire community of ZB streamers to kind of just get involved in and have something to look forward to. You know, not only as streamers, but as viewers. There's just nothing right now.
I agree.
You see it whenever we host these tournaments, or whenever we're a part of these tournaments. Our own viewership goes crazy just from playing in them. And everybody that's involved in the tournament is going to go and watch to see where the other teams are or whatever it is. And I think that's just a big thing for me. And it's also something I'm honestly just kind of passionate about. There's guys down here. Ooh, I'm getting yoinked, bro.
70-105 cracked on him.
Dead on Mr. Yoinker.
Nice.
Bamed him. The competitive side of things, it's like, especially with Fortnite in general, like before Zero Build was a thing, I always loved watching it, and I still watch it all the time. Aussie Antics does these watch parties, and it's pretty much my favorite Fortnite content to consume. And I hate that we don't have that for Zero Build. It really sucks.
I agree, man.
So like I said, that's my immediate goal. Outside of that, I would just say to find a consistent schedule for pumping out high quality content, because I believe that that's the golden ticket to success as a streamer and content creator, is to just attract as many viewers as you can by uploading crazy good content. Everybody starts out with content that they get embarrassed about beforehand. My stuff was literally I was just rage baiting comment sections. I would post a season 2 clip and say that it was season 5. And then I would argue with everybody about it in the comments, even though they were all right.
But I think sometimes that's the way to go, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're not like sacrificing your morals or anything, and it's just funny, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, I think rage bait is it does really well. I think it does really well, and you can benefit from it, and you can also sacrifice because of it.
Yeah. As long as you're not doing like turbulence for galaxies or anything, then I'm okay with it.
What is one collab you want to approach in the future?
I don't know that I necessarily have a dream collab, but I think that if I can get into the Zero Build tournaments, I'm going up, by the way. If I can get into the Zero Build tournaments, I think it would be really fun to have different streamers co-host with me, whether that's like Jetpack Louie's an obvious one. He's a natural, and we've talked about it before. But even like some of the competitive guys, like it'd be cool to have them co-host and, you know, give their insight, like as somebody that's, you know, an actual competitive player.
Right. So you're saying if Ninja came up to you, right? Like that's not a dream collab for you? You wouldn't love that?
Okay, so if we're gonna like really shoot for the stars,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shoot for the stars. Like if you could have any collab in the world, right? If there is any one creator that you could do a co-stream with, or you could just collab in any way possible, whether that's, you know, IRL or that's,
I think it's got to be Ninja. Fortnite. I mean, it really does. Like I love somebody like Dakotas, and I think Dakotas and I would have a really similar vibe.
Right.
I'm getting sweated on here. But yeah, I mean, it's like, Ninja is just somebody that I obviously watched like crazy whenever Fortnite blew up. And, I'm just a big fan of him. I know he gets a ton of hate for whatever, but I'm a huge fan of him. I think that you need people to be entertaining, people to say outlandish things, or people to voice their own opinion, or, overreact to a situation or a teammate's like mess up. It's just funny. There's a reason that he was mega successful. If it just had to do with skill, there would be a million other players that were way more successful than him. But it's all about personality and just being entertaining. And also, he's on a, his new path that he's on, and he's open about, and trying to get closer to God and stuff like that, and talking about it on his stream. To me, that's something I do on my own stream and in my own content. So I really resonate with that. And so I think it would just obviously, like, if we're picking a single creator, it's Tyler Ninja Blevins all day as a Fortnite streamer.
Yeah, and I think it has to be, man. I mean, we were both pretty young when he first started streaming. And he's not, I guess he's not much older than us, but in the grand scheme of things, just watching his success from way early on to where he is now, it's inspiring and it's admirable.
I got Spider-Man on me. Yeah, I couldn't say enough nice things about the dude.
Right. No, I agree.
Other than when he freaking killed me twice in a game. Not a fan.
So would you say that's something that holds you back if somebody ends up killing you in a game? Is that something you hold against them?
Oh, yeah. I can't stand them, and I try to stream snipe them for weeks until I get my get back.
Oh, I figured as much.
No, but see, I'm dude, just kidding. No.
Go ahead.
I like whenever my friends get me. If my friends get me, then I'm excited about it. There are definitely times when there's streamers that I, maybe am not a fan of, or I feel like maybe they were playing a little weird because they knew I was in their game, or, maybe they intentionally got into my game. That's something that people do. Maybe I'm not a big fan of that, but, like if Boy Yoiski or you or whoever it is kills me, style, like I'm all on board with that. I think about it as a win for the homie, not as a loss for me. This guy's just chilling on me.
Nope, no, he's not.
Is that Beast jumping on you?
Yeah. The guy up top can't aim though.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on this dude. No more beasts! What are you guys doing? Guys on top can't aim. They can't aim. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm 20 HP.
Oh no, dude! I was talking about the other guy that you just full killed.
That I yoinked.
Yeah.
It's chilling on me.
Nice little yoink there. Where do you see yourself or your content a year from now?
Good shots. I missed everyone. Where do I see myself or my content a year from now?
Right.
I think that just optimizing my content as far as having content out on every single platform on a schedule, whether that's every day or every other day or 3 times a week. I think that that's a big thing for me. And then also long form content. Like I really have to, we've talked about it a million times, but I have to get long form content out. There's no reason if we're streaming full time, we have plenty of content to work with. We should be able to get long form videos out. And I think a year from now, if I don't have those two things dialed in, then I was slacking.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us could say that. Like I'm barely starting to dip my toes in it. And I don't really even know which direction I'm going to go. But I mean, essentially, I think as content creators and streamers, we should be pumping out as much as we can because there's no reason we can't.
100%.
Like you just said, there's so much content from a 6-hour stream, which we do every single day, that there's no excuse why we can't post some of it. I mean, even if it's just raw footage, right? Like you can still post it.
Yep. I mean, how many times do we get a 20 kill solo win, or solo versus squad, or ranked win, or whatever? I mean, that's just a YouTube video right there. There's no excuse not to post that.
Couldn't agree with you more, brother. All right, dude. These next questions are just going to be quick fire. They're going to be fun, and then give me a little explanation as why. So starting off, console or PC?
PC, you have way more options, and obviously performance mode, you're going to have a better advantage. Yeah, PC all the way. I like mouse and keyboard. You have more control as well. Console for not Steve Pizza. Console for casual play. Tons of fun games to sit back on the couch and play. But if you're seriously trying to get into competitive games, then PC.
So if you were to have a console, which console are you going with? And just know,
Xbox.
Just know people are they're gonna rag you for your decision. Either way.
I like PlayStation. It was my first console. PlayStation. Well, after an N64, we got a PlayStation 2. And I like it, but my first console where I was up all night grinding games with my friends was an Xbox 360.
Really?
And I just prefer Xbox. I mean, I like the controller. I like Xbox. I don't think at this point there's any crazy differences in the specs and the systems. So I'm just going to choose Xbox.
Favorite game of all time. And this can be Fortnite. It can be whatever. What your favorite game of all time is.
Fortnite Battle Pass. No, it's got to be Fortnite.
I just missed every shot.
I grew up loving basketball games. I was obsessed with. It's Bryn, bro.
Bryn.
Hey, Queen. I grew up loving basketball games. I was obsessed with them. I was always waiting for the next one to come out and looking up all the leaks and rumors. And I loved Call of Duty growing up or through middle school and high school. But I got to choose Fortnite. It's the greatest game of all time. And there's a reason we're playing it 10 years later. The last guy or what?
Yeah, and they probably think I'm cheating because I hit every shot through this bush right here.
Oh man, they got an AI.
Nice, let's go.
GG's. I didn't mean to take the. Oh, my bad.
Hey, on your Fortnite, does there happen to be a little button? There's a gray square and at the bottom of it. It says "Ready Up." Do you have that?
I see it, bro.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Just want to see. Do you have any dream sponsors, like somebody that you would want to work with specifically? Any companies or, sports teams? Which I know that one's kind of far fetched, but like Tim the Tap Man, right? Like he works pretty closely with the Cowboys. He does events out there at their stadium. Huge Cowboys fan. So for you, is there anything that stands out specifically that you would love to work with?
That's a good question. I am a huge basketball fan. I think that I would have to, and I don't know what Tim's path was, or whether it's just like he's a mega creator or what, but
right.
I mean, I would love to do something with Oklahoma City Thunder, being from Oklahoma and being such an NBA fan. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I mean, I can't think of anything crazy. I know that I love like my Razer mouse, working with a brand like that, on getting all my peripherals from one specific brand I think would be cool.
Right.
And I drink Rain, but I don't know that that's necessarily something that translates to gaming at all.
Well, I think so. I mean, in the grand scheme of it, right? Like most gamers are drinking caffeine every single time they're playing, or it's a part of their daily life. Whether that be coffee, energy drinks, or caffeine. I guess they have those caffeine pouches now too that people use. But yeah, so I mean, I think all those are good, solid picks, especially with who you are. Goes. Yeah,
I'm sure if I thought about it for a couple days, I would have like a perfect answer. But I think that's where my mind goes. And I think that the obvious answer was Fortnite, Epic Games. I think to actually work with Epic Games, whether or not that's
right.
Like I said, I mean, maybe we make grounds for zero build competitive. They have cups and stuff, but now they've taken it away. I would love to frontier that as a host or a commentator.
Right.
And eventually maybe.
Which I think you would do fantastic at it. And even in your first tourney, right? Like you had so many people commenting that you were made for this. You were meant to be an announcer of some sort in some capacity. Which I think content in a whole, you were just made for. You do very well. And there's a reason you've seen the success that you've seen in such a short amount of time.
Hype me up, man. Hype me up. I'll take it,
dude,
man.
I'll hype you up, all right. I got a Sabrina pushing. I don't know what her plan is here.
She's right above you.
Yeah, she's scared of me, though.
She's right between us. Dude, there's 2 Sabrinas.
Yeah, there's another team here too. I just knocked one of the Supermans.
Oh, there's more. On me. Oh, you got that. She's 50 HP.
Yep. Yup.
She's worried about thirsting me. Had no more shots left for the Glizzy coming her way.
Yeah, dude. Nobody ever thinks to look at the Glizzy.
Well.
All right, buddy. What, if any, advice would you give to a starting out streamer or somebody that's been streaming for a while and they're still kind of struggling? What advice would you give them to kind of beef them up or, you know, help their resume when it comes to streaming?
I think that if you're really, really good at the game and you're wondering why you don't have any viewers, I think that you need to take the time and actually make an effort every single stream to focus on the personality and the entertainment side of streaming rather than just staring at your monitor and dropping 30 kills in ranked every game. And the exact opposite. If you're not good at the game and you think you're going to become the successful streamer by just laughing and talking to your friends on voice chat, it's just, you have to be serviceably good at the game. You have to be able to win, you know, a decent amount of your games that you load into. I got one knocked. So many people. I got lost right there. So many people start trying to stream and they have just never played video games before. They are just awful. They don't know how to crouch and slide and aim an AR, you know, outside of the, you know, 15-foot range. They genuinely just don't know how to play the game. And I think that that's kind of disingenuous, and it's just not really, like, you're not really respecting it. Like, there's no integrity there. You got to be good at the game if you're trying to stream it. And I don't mean you got to be, you know, Zimmy or Thieves or Prospering, but you got to be able to win and know what you're doing.
Right. I think it's a big thing. I think something that I would add to it too, you know, is running solos as a Fortnite streamer. I think that is very, very advantageous. That was one of the best tips you ever gave me, was start playing solos. Yep. Quit running squads all the time. People aren't there to see everybody that you're playing with. Play solos. They're there for you.
And the biggest,
and I think that, go ahead.
The biggest thing with that is nobody knows your cousin and nobody knows your friends from work that you're wanting to play squads with on stream. They don't know them. They don't want anything to do with them. It's just, they might be the most interesting people in the world, but to the viewers, they're there for you. They want to find a streamer that they can connect with. And a lot of the times that connection is built on interaction with the streamer. And so if you're sitting there talking to people over voice chat, you're not interacting with the stream. Like, the point of streaming is to be there and to build that connection or whatever it may be, you know, through that, not just getting on and playing sub games or follower games.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And I think that's a big part of why you and I do it the way we do it, right? We do a community day, or every once in a while we'll do sub games.
Right.
You know, to where we can still connect with the community and the gaming world, but at the same time, we're still able to just be ourselves and not have to worry about someone else in our ear the entire time.
Yep, 100%.
Love it, dude. Any other bits of advice or anything that you wish you would have done when you first started?
I think that a big thing, and this piggybacks on what we were just talking about, and I kind of alluded to it earlier, but don't get into streaming thinking that you're just going to start making a ton of money right away. And if that's the only reason you're getting into streaming, then don't do it. It's going to be painstakingly obvious, and it's just not going to work out, in my opinion. Obviously, you can't sit here and stream hours a day without the potential to make money. Like, we'd all be lying if we said we didn't want to make money. But if you're not passionate about a game, or it's not something that you really enjoy and that you've enjoyed your whole life or for years, it's just going to be too obvious and people are going to see right through that.
Right.
Things that I wish I would have done differently to finish that would be just having like more of a clear idea of content, like figuring out content sooner rather than just kind of like half-assing it. And like I said earlier, I did a lot of like montages or just random types of videos.
Oh, I'm getting beamed.
Superman, bro. Superman's going crazy. He can't hit me, though. He can't hit me. He can hit me.
Dang.
He's
taking out
flying
Superman with ease, huh?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Don't die, because I'm about to die.
Really?
Yeah. Superman got me pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid advice. And direct, which is what a lot of people need.
Bro, these guys are ratting in here. I'm dipping on you, brother.
Yep, I'm with
I'm
you.
going to boxcars.
All right, let's go. So is there a streamer that you know right now that you would classify as the most underrated?
That I would classify as the most underrated.
Yeah, or like you think deserve more recognition.
I wouldn't say that he's just like a super small streamer. I mean, he's honestly probably a bigger streamer than me. But I think that I think Togo does like a super good job of interacting with chat, and also he does crazy content. I mean, I really think that he's somebody who, like you were talking about with me, I think that he's just he's made to do it. Like, he's so outgoing and he's level-headed.
Oh, yeah.
He can handle the trolls without getting upset, and he can kind of clap back at them whenever it's appropriate. I think Togo probably right now, I see him making a jump to being like like having a big community, because you see guys like Bush Season. You see guys like Bush Season kind of getting to that next level, and like obviously guys like Godar too, and swearing and stuff. But I think Togo's like right in line with those guys.
Oh my, I'm dead.
What just happened? They just like above you?
Yeah, they're just sitting on the hill up there. Yeah.
No way. I got this, man.
You got this, lock in.
Oh, we're hitting every shot here.
He's a beast. He doesn't miss.
What is this? Bro, these guys are on it. They're bringing matching spandex.
Who are they? That's what I want to know. Who are these guys?
Oh, we're clutching up, baby. We're clutching up. That's all that matters. I'm not freaking out. Get back here, brother. Let me reload this. This guy's helping me out, bro. I want this Superman because these guys are good.
Yeah, this is a good team.
Nice. I don't know who those guys were, but yeah, they were crazy.
Yeah, they were pretty good at the game.
Crazy.
A lot of passion. Go in there, clutch it up with Doberman. Nice.
Oh, I can't even see this guy. Can't see him because you're card. I'm gonna get you, bro. Dude, where is this dude?
The Doberman?
Oh my gosh. Get me out of here, bro! Oh
Bro,
my
that
gosh.
was insane. The
Dude,
7
why
HP
are there
clutch.
so many people?
This is the last team here.
I want to know where that medallion is. Oh, there it is.
Does Chalkdunny get the clutch here?
Dude, where is this medallion at?
It's back behind you.
Bro, these guys using those freaking wings.
You can pop the chug while moving still.
They're lost. They're lost in the sauce. I can pop this. Nice.
That's the only one.
Oh!
Go crazy on him, Chalk.
It's a 1v2?
Yeah, 1v2.
I'm going for the res.
You're gonna die in zone, bro.
Oh, wait. Oh, get away from me, bro. Yeah, you're dead, bro. What does our good friend Ecstatic say? Yoink NATO! Yoink NATO! Yoink NATO!
Yoink NATO! GG's, dude.
Dang, I wish I could have got you up, but hey, at least we got the dub.
To wrap it up, where can people find you and show love?
I'm live every single day besides Sunday on Twitch, and the user is just Chalkdunny. And then obviously same for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're posting content on a daily basis, but Twitch is where I'm live every single day besides Sunday.
I love it. Are there any other socials, or is that your only one?
That's it. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch.
Love it, dude. Man, I appreciate you taking the time to hop in here today and, you know, do this and, you know, really share who you are outside of stream and what your goals are, what you plan to do in the future. It's awesome to hear, man. Very inspiring.
No, man, seriously, thank you for having me. I had a blast, and we got some dubs while doing it.
Yeah, dude. Always a good time. All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
Adios, man. Thank you.
All right, later, dude.